Good morning. Say what? I got a question for you today. But first, this is Len, coming to you from my deck overlooking the Pacific Ocean here in Baja Norte. Beautiful day. A little overcast. Burning off. It's going to be a nice day. So, the question is, what if somebody offers you an opportunity to do something you've never done, you're not quite sure you know how to do, you've seen it done, but you don't know, you haven't done it, but someone offers you the opportunity to do it. What do you do? And Richard Branson once said, "Good morning, Claudette. Good morning, Betty." Richard Branson once said, if someone offers you the opportunity to do something that you don't know how to do, say yes and figure it out. Now, Marie Forleo has just published a new book called Everything is Figureoutable. That was a philosophy that was taught to Maria by her mother as a youngster growing up. Her mother espoused the philosophy that everything is figureoutable. And indeed, everything is figureoutable once we get our fears out of the way. It's our fear that steps in and says, well, I don't know how to do that. Well, so what? Go learn how to do it. I mean, what's in between your ears there? What do you got? Go learn how to do it. I mean, in these days of information and availability, there's nothing that you can't learn how to do by going to YouTube and asking, or Google and asking. Google knows everything. Mr. Google. So what is it that you don't know how to do, that you can't do? So often in life we get an opportunity and we pass it up not because we don't know how to do it. We think we don't know how to do it. Maybe we're not willing to take the time or the effort to learn how to do it. But usually it's because we're afraid. Oh, I don't know how to do that. And of course, the minute you tell your brain you don't know how to do it, your brain says, oh, well, he doesn't know how to do that. So it just shuts down and it doesn't do anything anyhow. So let me circle back the wagons once again and ask the question. If somebody asks you to do something that you have never done and you don't know how to do it, but it's an opportunity. It's an opportunity. Good morning, Maggie. What do you say? What do you say? Richard Branson says, say yes. Don't even think about it. Say yes. And then figure it out. Len Mooney says, say yes. Figure it out. So I got a question this morning. I got a message that says, I have a question for you. And I said, okay, what's the question? It's a beautiful day. Yes, it is, Maggie. What's the question? The question was, am I willing to do something that I've never done before? And the answer is, I thought you were going to ask me a hard question. Of course, the answer is yes. Does that mean I know how to do it? No. Does it mean I'm comfortable? No. Does it mean I have some fears? Yeah. Does it mean I'm going to do it? Of course. Always be open. Yes, Maggie. What is it in your life that's holding you back? Not you, Maggie. That wasn't directed at you. What is it in your life that is holding you back from doing something that you know how to do, or you could learn how to do, that would give you an opportunity to move forward in your life, but you're afraid because, well, you've never done it before? Hello, Ann. Good morning. Nice to see you. You don't grow without change. That's right. That's right. Remember when we were kids growing up, we were told we had growing pains. What were growing pains? No offense. Yeah, okay, no offense taken, sure. What were growing pains? You know, growing is painful. Imagine that. Sometimes we just have to step out of our comfort zone and take a little bit of risk. Sometimes I have this problem. Yeah, good morning, buddy. Well, we all do. It's part of being human. It's just absolutely part of being human. Good morning, Joe. Joe, how are you? So, Maggie, not afraid. Had to take, it's scrolling. I can't read it. Had to take your first steps and fall a lot to finally learn by trial and error. Yeah. Well, that's right. How are you? I am awesome. And good morning to you, Joe. Lillian, how are you? Well, that's right. That's right, Maggie. You know, as adults, we have forgotten how we learned how to walk. Imagine sitting there when you were, say, 8, 9, 10 months old, going, "Oh, I don't think I can do this walking thing. Oh, I might fall down." Does anybody have a YouTube video? Where's the manual? How do I don't know. This looks dangerous. I better just crawl the rest of my life. We didn't do that, but we've forgotten that. We've forgotten that spirit of adventure that we had when we were at that age, because we hadn't yet been told that there was something we couldn't do. No, when we're afraid to do something, it's because someone else has programmed us with that fear. It's not because we have that intrinsic fear. It's because someone has programmed it into us, and we need to rip the program out and throw it away. So once again, back to Richard Branson. If somebody asks you to do something, if somebody gives you an opportunity to do something that you've never done before, but will help you to grow, to succeed, to move forward, it's an opportunity. What do you say? You say yes, and then you go figure it out. And by the way, I really love Marie Forleo, and I'd highly recommend her book, Everything's Figureoutable, even though I have to honestly admit I haven't read the book yet, but I really like Marie Forleo and her philosophy. I've been through a lot, but I'm still not afraid to step out of my comfort zone. Have to if it's important. Yep, Louie-Ann, you bet. You bet. So that's all for today, folks. You folks have a wonderful day. And as usual, I intend to be happy. I hope you do too. It's a choice. Remember, the happier you are, the more happy the universe can bring you. And, seemingly changing the subject. I've often talked about not talking about politics, but I almost talked about politics this morning, and maybe I will tomorrow. Maybe I'll talk about this impeachment business. Maybe I'll talk about it tomorrow. I don't know. Anyhow, you folks have a wonderful day. Don't forget, be compassionate. The world needs a lot of that. A lot of it. Take care. We have to give some of that to the Democrats. Take care. Have a wonderful day. Bye for now.